Hey everyone, I'm Julie Martin. As I promised last week, we're going to talk about some time management things. And I know you're all groaning, but I also promised that this segment would not be a typical time management segment. So I want to cover a couple of items regarding your sweet spot. Really, it's getting you as productive as possible and focused on the right things. So while today we're going to talk about the sweet spot, next week we're going to talk about the ABCs of prioritization. And I think it's fair to say that, when you feel a little out of control, that time is just stretched thin and you can't get things done, there's stress and anxiety and all of these things associated with that. And I want to remind you that those feelings can be completely avoided more often than not. So I want to cover two things. We make time for what matters. We all know we do, right? Whether it's making time for our families in our schedule, maybe it's making time to go to the gym, whatever matters to us, we make time for. So wouldn't it be nice to be able to plan certain hours that help us move our business forward very strategically? Not only does it help us move our business forward, but it helps us accomplish all of the key things that we need to do today. So there's a whole science behind productivity, and it's been proven that we all have a sweet spot. It's those 2 to 3 hours that we are most productive, most creative. And if we focus on the right tasks during those 2 to 3 hours, we will accomplish 50 to 70% of what we had planned to do today. Wow, right? That's a big deal, especially when you're focused on the things that are going to move you towards your strategic goals. So that's what I want to talk about. The second piece of that, not just, planning what matters, but the second piece is allowing you to have a business that's a little more predictable. When you increase predictability, you can plan your results a little better, and you minimize some of those surprises that come up. You won't minimize all of them, right? But you can minimize a lot of the things that cause barriers or little hiccups in your business. So I want to encourage all of you to think about when you have that sweet spot. When do you think that is? And stay tuned in our social media, because I'm going to throw a little thing out there to help you find your time stealers, your time thieves, and even some of those little saboteurs that come up right here between the 6 inches of our brain. And so look for that. It's a little quiz. You'll be able to download it and take care of that. And it'll give you a little idea of some of the areas that maybe you need to work on personally. And of course, we're always here to help. Until next time, see ya.